This tape is a result of participatory video training and research with Oxfam's local partners in Nairobi. A group of local people were trained. They took a video camera and their newly acquired participatory learning skills to places where they themselves live and work in Nairobi slums.
The compound of Solidarity, social hall. This is the whole compound. Now we assume we are here. This is the place where we are. The gate is at this side. This is a sage.
The trainees first spent a few days learning how to use the camera, learning about each other and how to work as a team. They wrote a definition of themselves and their intentions before beginning their video work.
Your next neighbor. Do something small. Doing big things.
People most affected by problems need to be heard. We are from different villages and organizations trying to make video messages with people that describe their lives and problems and how they might change so that other people can understand.
We are members of Solidarity and we stay here. We are homeless and we've got many problems.
Can you draw where Mutemi's kiosk is?
After playing football, I come and buy some more of this glue.
Where do you buy the glue?
From Lucas.
Tell me about your life.
My life? I survive on my own. I live like this because my father died a long time ago. So I ran away from home. I came here to stay with my friends. This is the way we live. I ran away from home because I would not do the farm work for my mother. I decided to come to Nairobi, where life seemed better than up-country. Here, I can have fun and I can live by picking metal scraps and charcoal. When I came to Nairobi, I went to Muthua Primary School and I studied up to Standard 6. Then I dropped out on my own because other children were calling me names, like Mutula, meaning backward rural boy. I used to beat them in front of a teacher. I did not fear the teacher. Most days we start from the base and go around looking for firewood. Then we come back and sell the firewood here at Gikomba Market. We carry ice block for this man. We come here in the evenings and he gives us bread. We go to the kiosk and eat it there, or we stay here, but we always end up at the base. This is where we come to sell sacks to this man. We sell one sack for 2 shillings. We go to Gikomba Market to pick the sacks, and we come back and sell them here. After selling, we go and eat. If we have money, we buy food here at this kiosk. We can stay here until midnight if we like. Here, nobody chases you away. Nobody even beats you, unless you do something stupid. Even if you break a glass, you are not beaten. You are just asked to pay. This is how we sleep. First, we take away this piece of plastic. Then we take the other piece. We spread it out like this. Then we cover ourselves with the first piece, and then we sleep. In the morning, when we wake up, we just fold it up again and go. What are the 3 things I like? I'd like to go to school so that I can learn and be helped. My eyes hurt. I like sleeping at Ali's house, but he chases me away unless I give him 5 shillings. He chases me away even when it is cold outside. He chases me away because I don't have money. He is always asking for money, and sometimes I just don't have any.
What are the things you don't like?
I don't like the glue. What I hate is being beaten by Maasai people for no reason. What I also hate is when I feel hungry and I try to borrow food from my friends, but they refuse.
What are the places you would like to go but you are not allowed?
I'd like to go home. Sometimes when I try going home, my parents chase me away. The mothers of some of the boys had an opportunity to watch these tapes and express their feelings.
I have 2 boys there. There is Kaujumbe and there is Pupu. But in their life they don't steal. I've not seen them stealing, but their weakness is glue. These boys are not the kind you can just send to school so easily. It's hard. Let me tell you, it's hard. What should happen is that you lock them in a house like this. If they stay there in a year or 2, they will be used to staying in a house.
Wakimaliza mwaka moja au miaka 2 watakuwa na mazoea watazoea watawacha sasa watakuja wakiwa.
They can't be locked if they have done nothing. It's only if they have done something wrong. Not locked like that. They can play there. You know, when he goes there, you get worried. And you look for every way you can bring him back. but you are defeated. It reaches a time that you can't see each other anymore. The bad thing with them is that if you follow them all the time, they run away and go to town. But we have love for those children. Even if you see us sitting here, don't think parents have no love. Parents have love for those children. As I have said, the problem is when I look around, it is as if I am alone. The parents are many, and I believed you asked them to come. But the problem cannot be solved by me or you. That's why I'm asking you, call them again. Don't be tired, let them come, 50 or 60 of them. Then we can solve the problem together.
Tukifika kama wazazi 40 hivi 30, tutajua hili tatizo tutatatua vipi.
The boys themselves watched their tapes and discussed how they would be seen.
How do others see you?
Outsiders misunderstand us, we who appeared in this video. They call us chokoras, but we are not bad.
What message can you give to the people who want to listen?
My message is that I would like to be helped, to be taken in from the cold and sleeping on the streets. We would like to go to school. Those who do not know how to write would like to go to school and be taught many things.
After seeing the video, how do you see yourself?
I will be a car wash boy. You see, we have a leader here called Waijaka. He has tried to talk to the authorities about giving us space to start a small business. With the money, we can help our grandparents by buying provisions like sugar. You see, if a grandmother leaves you with her blessings, you would have a good life. In 10 years' time, I will be a car wash boy, but I'll have other businesses too. I'll open a kiosk and sell donuts and cigarettes and soda, and the business will continue. In the end, I'll become rich, driving a Mercedes-Benz in my suit and tie. People who see me won't believe I used to sniff glue when they see me in my suit and tie, helping others in the same way I will have been helped. In 10 years' time, my life will be very bad. I'll still be getting beaten. My future is bleak if I remain a street boy. In 10 years' time, my life will be very bad if I continue living on the streets. Now, if I go to school, my life will be good. I think those who go to school get more chances and they can get married.
Unajua mtu mwenye anasomaga ndio anaonaganikana kwa gana bahati ya kuoana.
Hiyo miaka 10 nakuja ningependa kuwa daktari.
In 10 years' time, I would like to be a doctor. If someone becomes sick, for example, if this boy is sick, I would ask him to lie down and then give him an injection. If he has a boil, I will squeeze the pus out and put a dressing on it. We can do work that would enable us to earn a good income. We can do work which will help us instead of being idle and not having enough money to buy food or clothes. We're in an awkward situation. There's no beginning, there's no end.
We went to compare the lives of these batik makers in Korogocho with that of the Solidarity boys in Majengo.
moja ambayo una moja tuseme open market. Kwa hivyo ingekamu sana kuhusu makao yetu. Unajua wengi wetu si huko tumezaliwa huko.
Many of us were born here. If you ask your mother, where else can you go? She'll tell you she doesn't know. She'll say, I met your father here and started living here. There's nothing else. So you find that with land grabbing and evictions, people suffer a lot. Many families don't have anywhere to live. If my parents have 5 children, and I have a wife and 5 children too, that's a big family, and it's hard to find shelter for us all. These roots represent the kind of upbringing I got from my mother. Without her, I don't know how I would have turned out. She struggled very hard to see that I got proper growth. I went to nursery school and reached standard 1. I went on to reach standard 5, but then I started drinking and missing school. I wanted to leave school, and that is why this branch is going downwards. I started having problems with my education.
Why did you choose this subject for your batik?
This batik? Because once I was a street boy like this myself.
What made you change?
It's this job of ours. It's because we are always busy. And one day, the priest told us that we should start reading the Bible, and he helped us to reflect. I saw that being involved in drugs wouldn't help me in my life. This brush is important to me. Without the brush, I couldn't do this job. It gives me my daily bread. This brush has replaced the bad things we used to do to get our daily bread. Before, I was using a knife, but now this brush is like my digging tool. And these dyes, I use them in the batik work that earns my living. This printing screen helps me a lot, and others as well, because I give away a share of what I get. We take a percentage of a profit, and then some goes on to materials, but the rest is given to the community. The way it is in Kenya, rich people with pot bellies continue to be very rich. And people like us in Korogosho continue to be oppressed. It affects our chances to get better jobs. And we are told we are squatters. A person who's squatting is neither sitting nor standing, so you can't get comfortable. You can either sit down, stand up, or leave. But as squatters, it is impossible to live in peace.
Lakini tunakuta kama kuna mtu mmoja wa kutoka hapa kwa slum.
We must find someone from here to represent us. The rich get rich by exploiting us, so they can't represent our interests.
Hoja yetu ni mtu wetu ambaye amekula tabu kama sisi tumuinue, aonane na wale watu wa serikali uso kwa uso. Ataweza kututetea direct kuliko uona tabu unaambia mdosi akutetee uishi.
It is important that we unite in supporting our own representative, someone who has suffered like we have, to face up to the government.
Sisi wenyewe tukue pamoja na tujaribu kuinua mtu wetu ambaye amekula tabu kama sisi.
It's the only way to deal with the land grabbers and support our interests and protect our rights.
Kutetea haki zetu vile inafaa, kwa sababu hata yeye anajua nikifanya vibaya jamii yangu iko huko, hata yeye atateseka. Kila mwananchi ambaye amezaliwa hapa Kenya ana haki ya kuishi mahali.
Surely any citizen who has permission to live in Kenya has a right to live where he wants, and that is something granted by the Constitution. But this Constitution is not followed. What allows rich people to continue to have big stomachs and oppress people is that most people are ignorant about their rights. Most people just don't know what their rights are. If people can be taught civics, for example, and learn about their human and political rights, they will realize that they have exactly the same rights as the president.
Lakini mimi nikiangalia naona ni mjiko juu, mimi niko mahali chini.